Lo siento. Disculpe, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Qué tal? Feliz Mercedes. Chocuzel. Gordon Navon, Gunavan Calimera. Butchon Swift and Nuknik. It's a time! Good evening, friends, and thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the Edgy Side of Twitch. Welcome to another night of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Many thanks for choosing this stream to spend your Wednesday evening. Your company is very much appreciated. You join us live at 8:35 on the 8th day of June on the year of our Lord 2022. Oh yes. Okay, hi Rage, good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Lovely to see you. Right, we're going to pick up more or less where we left off yesterday. In Jotunheim. I've cleared all the chests and silly little side quests off stream. You haven't missed much at all. There was an epic
of the world tree Yggdrasil feed from the well of Mimir. I am close.
There was an epic beast to fight, but that was about it really. He was following a hangover trail and other stuff like that. But yeah, there wasn't a lot that you've missed, if anything. Right.
I sorely underestimated the heft of your balls, Oathbreaker. You dare show your face.
Oathbreaker, I did to you what you did to my son. This is only fair.
And Sutunga, what of him?
Don't blame me for your own lack of character. You stole the mead.
For the safety of my people.
He's not wrong though.
For Vanir, for all of Asgard.
But not for Jotnar. Not for me.
You let the Jotnar into Asgard. So many dead, all so you could smuggle in your son.
He was not safe here. They knew what he was and knew what he would become. Just as you do.
I swore to you I would not harm him. That is the truth.
That is the truth now. But how it will gnaw at you, knowing that to kill my son will undo your doom. Release him, Harvey. Release Fenrir, or I swear I will kill you here and now.
Oh, the gloves are off.
You're welcome to try.
The gloves are off. Okay.
When my son is loosed from his bondage, he will ravage all of Asgard.
No quarter this time, Loki! You have gone too far!
Oh, what? Yeah, you don't like that, do you?
See if you fight as well as you lie!
I will feed your corpse respectfully.
Are you finished?
He really is, isn't he? And they've represented him really well in this.
Your own distrust has undone you. Now go. And do not show your face again.
I cannot be other than who I am. All this was fated. All this will happen again.
But you will not be here to see it.
Do not be so sure of that. The game is not over. The game is never over.
They've represented him spot on. They really have.
To who knows what mischief. I will not see him again soon.
I'm loving this scenery as well. Just take a moment to appreciate this. Okay. Loki, the ultimate lovable little shit. Yeah. Lovable but annoying at the same time. He's very annoying. This is a boss battle arena right here as well. Look at this. Shit's about to go down in here. Oh, hello.
The probabilities lead us here.
She's got an apple.
Calculations give us hope.
Speaking with someone?
It's on the mobile phone.
Do you have the mead?
I do. Must I drink it now?
Not yet. For once you drink, your Hugur will take flight and be ever fixed. Drink only when the hour of your death approaches.
Then why are we here?
When Ragnarok has come and gone, this place will remain. Remain and remember.
Wise Mimir, keeper of the well, give me your counsel.
You who seek immortality may find it within these waters. But there is a price.
As always.
The mead is not magic alone. It requires the sacred waters of Mimir's well to ferment into its final state.
Before you take these waters, you must infuse them with the blood of the Asir. To remember
I smell a rat.
it must know you. Surrender a part of yourself to the waters that nourish the World Tree. Only then will you have that which you desire.
You yourself have lost much for wisdom. Beheaded by those who did not value your learning.
My Hugur is here. That is all that matters. I have learned to live incomplete, as will you.
And if I make this sacrifice, what then?
While death and ruin rage all around, the World Tree will keep you. Your body will die, but your Hugur will live on here. In time, you will be born anew, into a new world birthed from the ashes of the old.
Do you vouch for this strangeness?
I must believe it, for there is one I love dearly who depends upon it.
And there is no other way.
None.
It seems I have no choice.
You never did.
This is clever. This is clever. What they're doing here...
How much would you sacrifice to be freed of fate's shackles? Would you give your tongue, your hand, your sight?
I would give all that and more.
Oh, they're using the Norse mythology and tying it in with the Isu backstory of how the sages were created. So by drinking the mead, their spirit remains in the World Tree and they'll be reborn anew. That's how the Isu made the sages. They uploaded themselves into the Grey to be reincarnated as humans. And that scene that we saw when we were collecting fragments,
It is done.
that's what we were watching.
The sacrifice has been made. Whosoever drinks of the mead, the World Tree will remember them.
And you? What is your sacrifice?
My liberty. Sutungur and Gunlother will not forgive this trespass. They will hunt me now to the edges of the 9 worlds.
What are they to you?
We ruled together for a time, a noble triad, as father, mother, and the sacred voice. 6 times we tried to blunt the fangs of Ragnarok, and 6 times we failed. The mead was our 7th. But they feared how it might change the humans for the worse, So they locked it away and banished me from Utgardr. By your efforts, you have returned to me what is mine. The ashes of my husband. He made his own sacrifice for knowledge. With a few changes to this mead, I may undo old sorrows.
Do as you will. I've had my fill of this cursed realm.
Bright mind, heart's ease. Beloved, I will not fail you again.
My work here is done. Now to Asgard.
To Asgard!
My people.
But first, let's paddle in the water for a bit. God, that big face is... It's I thought it was like a hologram thing. But that's solid. That's a solid severed head. Can I climb on his nose? No, he won't let me. I'm just being silly now. Okay, let's head off back to Asgard then. Seriously thought that was going to be a boss battle, but never mind. I bet we could have just finished this last night. We could have just done this silly little thing last night. And that'd have been the end of it. And because I think we've got one more chapter in Asgard. That's what I'm reading into this. Because the story isn't over yet. What? What the hell is going on here? Oh, look at this. This is a bug and a half. What? Oh my god. I mean, this is fun until it's not. Because I'm going to run out of air. I mean, this is surreal. I mean, seriously, I might need to go back to the well, because I'm going to run out of air at this rate. This is a serious bug. What happened there? I wonder if I can fast travel my way out of it. Yes, I can. That was fucked up. That was really weird. That was really strange. Hang on. Sorry, were you trying to get my attention? Now I'm angry. One move, I stabbed him in the back and took his head off at the same time. Oh, seriously, leave me alone. Any more? I know there was a third one. Oh, that body's on its way. Where's my mighty elk? I don't think there was anything behind that ice. I think it was just a passageway through, if I remember rightly. Well, that was a ball ache of a journey back. But here we are, back to Asgard. And back to the world of the living. And one mastery point. Hey-o! Welcome, my friend. How you doing, mates? How was FIFA? Rage is getting food at the moment. Would you do me a favour and give yourself a shout out?
Come, settle your mind and tell me what you have seen.
Strange things, Valka. I'm learning much and seeing more than my mind can understand.
Go on.
In Jotunheim, I sought and found a mead of incredible power. It promised me a strange effect. To drink it would deliver me from death, shield me from the destruction of Ragnarok. By this mead, I hope to live beyond my own death, well into the future.
Fascinating. Was that your
All
final
those
vision?
slices that Abba's got to put on.
They have not ended, not yet. Something compels me to return to Asgard.
The elixir is ready when you are.
Oh, I didn't spot that, Rage. Were they,
Got to head back to Asgard then, I guess. Follow the story. Another mastery point. My God, I'm racking these up now. I've actually filled up my talent tree now. You watch all these tutorial videos on YouTube and tips and guidance, and they say about, you know, work out which talents you want to spend. I think in next to no time I've filled this talent tree. It's a huge talent tree, don't get me wrong. But if you go around, not necessarily doing the story, if you go around clearing the wealth and the side quests, and I've kind of been doing that in my spare time and saving the story for the stream, I made it in next to no time.
The cord is forged. Gleipnir, I call it.
Oh.
I'll wager there's a good story behind that wound.
What wound?
A tale for another time. Thank you for this.
Oh, he ripped his eye out,
When you
didn't
bind
he?
the beast, spare no loose ends. The cord will stretch or shrink to fit your needs.
How tightly will it hold? The beast may resist.
The more you tighten the cord, the stronger it will hold and the greater it will hurt, till the beast is rooted to the ground.
Thank you, Ivaldi. You may go.
Back to my forge?
Yes, until your debt to me is paid in full. It was the dwarves who made the world a trading post.
At least we trade in goods, not people, slave master. I'll be glad to be back on the ground, away from these angry skies.
Maybe I should have released him. Could be seen as a little bit mean, couldn't it? Right. Where's the bridge? Sorry, I just ran him over. Where's my elk? Right, got to speak to Tia.
Even Thunder's fury won't weaken my will.
Oh God, there's a storm kicking off. Right, he's ages away. Where is he? I actually might as well get that chest as well. It's in the same area. Ooh.
What do you see, Suna?
Now then, what's going to be... I suppose this... If I take the road round... That might be the quickest way down. Well, the quickest way down is straight down the cliff, but... I'm going to have to swim, aren't I? I'm going to have to get wet. I'll get... Boing, boing, boing. Rage, you've just missed, and Elm for that matter, you just missed the weirdest bug. You missed the weirdest bug ever. I was actually swimming. All the swimming infographics and the mechanics were on land. I could swim into the sky and everything. It was all fun until I started to run out of oxygen. I'll clip it and it'll no doubt end up on Hover and TikTok. But it was super weird. Okay. Right, I'm going to go for that chest first, if I may. If a cutscene doesn't drag me away.
Tyr! Are you near?
Tyr, are you near? I'm sure this isn't the conventional route that I'm taking right now. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's all the way over there. Now, how am I going to get to you?
I need your eyes, my friend.
Is there going to be a cave or something over there? There is, isn't there? Oh, there's a bloody boss battle coming in there as well. Look at this. Yeah, it's going to be tied in with what I'm doing. So I need to be over there. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you, Rage. can do it quietly. I don't know if you can notice in the bottom left-hand side of my screen. Oh, God, they're both there. Pony up edgy, get with the treats. Here they are. Yes, I know. Trying to get it open. I can't even do it quietly. I can't even do it quietly. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, God. You're showing the whole world your arse. Right. There's a pile for you. There's a pile for you. She's literally knocked half of them off the ground. I put a pile on one side for Storm and a pile on the other side for Magic, and Storm just swept hers off onto the floor. Storm! She's actually searching for hers down there. Alright, you've had yours. You've had yours. Let me hold you while Storm comes for hers. Let me hold you now. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, okay. Put the packet away before they bugger off with it. That's your lot. Go on. Go on with you. Storm, come on. There's yours there. Just eat them. Don't sweep them across the bloody desk. Right. Are we done? It is. It's worse than catnip. It really is. It's not going to let me in, is it? I'm going to have to do this first. Oh! Storm. You've had them. Now bugger off. I forgot to switch the camera again. I'm sorry. But basically, the chest is in that cave. And it won't let me go in that cave. So I'm going to have to do the quest. I think I'm going to use the cord on Fenrir. Because this is... Yeah, Fenrir's going to show up here, isn't he? There's Tyr. Tyr, or Sigurd, shall we say.
Harvey, you're a balm to my eyes. What happened to yours?
A sacrifice for something greater. Is the wolf nearby?
Yes, but he's grown. I have kept him company, but he's consumed by a sadness I cannot understand.
Regrettable, but necessary. I knew from the start this wolf brought ill tidings.
From the start it was a kind creature. But our mistrust and cruelty have robbed the poor wolf of its sweetness and life.
Would it be a kindness to kill it then?
We are past the time for such mercy. This wolf has power now that would test our strengths combined. I fear he is possessed of a power that renders him ever-living.
Of course he is.
Then we will offer him a different fate. This cord is unbreakable. You must convince him to wear it. It will act as a leash, whose magic will signal that he is safely secured. An assurance to the Aesir who fear him. A beacon, that is all. No harm will befall the poor Fenrir.
Fenrir, yes. You know the creature's name. Did Loki tell you?
He did. It is a fine name.
Yes. Dweller of the Fens. An apt name for his current fate. Fenrir! A good word has come.
Leave me.
God, he sounds frightening as hell.
I wish you well, Great Wolf. But a fear still hangs over Asgard. The Aesir worry about your growing size and strength. I wish you well, Great Wolf. But a fear still hangs over
What an amazing singing voice he must have.
The Aesir worry
What
about your
do
growing
they have
size
to be
and strength.
afraid of? Old friend.
Harvey brings a collar fashioned by the dwarves. A beacon. That we may track from a distance to know where you roam. Wear this, and you may live and thrive in Asgard. Without worry.
I smell something sour.
It's hard to believe that was the
Where's
cute
the
little
collar?
pup we saw a few nights ago.
Return to Jotunheimer. There's no third way.
Son of Loki, have I not treated you with kindness? We are bonded, you and I. And as I trust my king, so you may trust me.
You want to
Open your
pet
mouth.
him. You're going to sound like Kai. She would want to
As a
pet him and
pledge
all.
of faith, you may take my hand if I am untrue.
And that's how he loses his arm.
Be swift, Harvey.
That's how he loses his arm. Like I said, Sigurd is the Sage of Tyr. And Sigurd lost his arm.
It burns.
Harvey,
Light.
unbind him! Harvey!
Here you stay, Fen Dweller!
It's just like Eivor betrayed Sigurd. Odin betrayed Tyr.
Deceiver. Brothers will fight one another. Kill one another.
You speak in riddles.
The home of the gods.
What's going on?
Red with gore.
Oh, I can't even touch him. I can't even reach him. I don't think daggers are going to do it. I don't think daggers are going to do it. Let's... I can't switch my loadout. Damn it. Maybe I need to do his weak spots. Look, Storm, I love you, but will you bugger off for a minute? Busy. Oh, here we go. Keep still so I can kill you. This is a hard battle, not because he's beaten me, but because I can't actually reach him.
An age of storms. An age of wolves.
Where did you hear these words of prophecy?
What have you got a big stick for? Hello. Oh, that's not good.
Then comes the second great sorrow, when the army goes to fight.
How do you know these things?
This is the tale I tell myself, each night in the cold and dark, before I sleep and dream of tasting your flesh.
Oh, in he goes. I'll just run around then while you dig around under the ground. Going underground, going underground. Oh my god. The hell's going on here? This game is so buggy. Oh god. Well, he can't do much from here, can he? This battle is so bugged out. I'm out of arrows. Oh, fuck me off. There's some arrows. You've got a big stick. Did you fetch the stick? Who's the good boy? Who the good boy? Did you fetch the stick? That, no, look at fucking arrow just hanging up in there. That is such a bugged out fight. That really was so bugged out, it's ridiculous.
A could not strike the killing blow. All my oaths remain unbroken.
Anyone lesser would have succumbed to his hatred.
That healed
I could
quickly.
have done this any other way.
There was no other way, Harvey. Our fates are fixed.
Fate or no, you made a great sacrifice on my behalf.
It was not for you.
He didn't have a choice, did he?
Do not think your kindness has made you a new friend, Lord of Imbeciles. I will kill you, all of you, gorging on Aesir flesh.
How are you talking when your
You
mouth
may
shut
strike the
up?
final blow, son of Loki. But I will savor my years of freedom before we meet again. Come, old friend. The healing hands of Freya can help you.
Oh, the good boy. Oh, the good boy. Oh, so I can't go into that bloody cave now. I've got to go all the way over there again to get that chest. Oh my
You
god.
come to say what I fear.
Not to say,
but to show a vision of the times to come.
none living or dead now equal our heavy in arrogance. To believe that you could remake your fate thus.
For all your efforts, for all your struggles, the threads of fate still bind you as tightly as ever. And yet, from this pattern, a single strand escapes the fray and stubbornly clings to the weave. Aesir, Vanir, your doom will come. The earth will shake, the sun will die. Jötnar will stalk your streets as fire rains upon your heads. And the great wolf Fenrir will feast upon your blood. But you have found a way to live beyond this terror.
Let it flow.
To cheat your death.
Let it flow, let it flow.
From the life tree we go, to the life tree
Sorry,
we shall one
I'm
day
sorry.
return.
Mind and spirit will surge to a time far beyond your own. To a time in which you shall be reborn.
None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Time to face our end.
And that actually was the Animus fragment. When we're doing the side quests and things, one of the things was unlocking Animus fragments, doing jumping puzzles, to get a little fragment, which we saw on the computer without sound, but that's because I was actually missing a fragment in Norway. When I got the final fragment, it played the whole thing with sound. So basically, that's the story of how the sages were created. How they created the sages. And but they've tied it beautifully in with the existing Norse mythology, almost seamlessly. Right, while we're here, I think that's the end of the Asgard arc. Hey, Blue, good to see you. Right, let's have another go at this. I'm pissed off that it's took me all the way back over here again. I've got to go all the way back again. I hope this time it'll let me in the cave. There's no fast travel point on that island. There's no fast travel point on it. Yeah, that is very frustrating. They could have at least let me collect the chest beforehand then, in that case, you know. Rather than shielding me out of it. Or maybe there is another way in that I should have found. I just assumed it would unlock with the story. Because it's well out of my way and it's well away from everything else. So once I've got it, I'm going to have to go all the way back again. Well, I suppose I could fast travel back, couldn't I? How was Blue's day? And that final battle with Fenrir was so bugged out. I couldn't reach him to hit him with my daggers. I had totally the wrong gear. Totally the wrong gear. Harry Potter tickets arrived today. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Scared the shit out of me when it hit the tiles. Why? Was it delivered by Owl? I mean, Minx has got all our tickets. I mean, if in theory, Minx could bugger off and leave the country, and with our tickets, we'd never know. Right, so there's a bound wolf. Hello, dear. We kicked your ass. Yeah, you see, it's unlocked now. So the reason it was locked away was because they didn't want to reveal the wolf was in there. But they could have let me get the chest before they dragged me away with a cutscene. Yeah, the owl went headfirst into the floor. Can I get through there? Yes.
Something is not right.
Really? I don't see any poison gas. It's a couple of Lucky's handwriting. May sustain you, my son, and by favour.
Smells like a trap.
There we go. Right. I've done all of that island. Just a few odds and sods over there. What's the quickest way? I suppose go to this one. I think we're going to have a really good day, aren't we? We've got the Kevins coming across from Holland. We've got Flame. Only lacking Chloe, I'm afraid. I'm just sad that it's a shame that Chloe doesn't like Harry Potter, because it won't be the same without her. She's come to all the other things. Yeah, climb up the tree. She's going out for a meal with us tonight. I'm assuming she'll be going for a meal with us the night before. I mean, depends. Well, I say it depends where it is. I don't think it'll matter where it is. I think Minx is sorting that one out for us, where the meal's going to be. Have you seen the latest episode of Obi-Wan? Dropped today on Disney Plus. I'm enjoying the series. It's one of those where when the credits roll, you go, "Oh no! How did that end so soon?" But it's not got me going, oh my god, this is fantastic. It's thumping good Star Wars. It is thumping good Star Wars, but it's nothing different to what they've done, but that's not taking anything away from it. Just being so busy. All right, okay. I will say, and the other series that I've been watching is Star Trek Strange New Worlds, which, if you're a fan of the original series of Star Trek, it's basically that. It's basically that. Except it's the crew of the Enterprise before Kirk. So you've got Uhura as a young cadet. You've got Spock as the science officer. It's the crew that you saw in the pilot episode of Star Trek, The Cage, with Chris Pike as the captain. And it's really good. They finally worked out that all the fans wanted with Star Trek was a episodic series where each week they have a different adventure. You don't need it all with one big umbrella title. They're exploring the universe. Each week they find a new kind of alien threat and they deal with it diplomatically in the full way that Star Trek does. And they've recreated the original Enterprise in such a way that it doesn't look dated, because let's face it, the original Enterprise was held together with sticky tape, and it had cotton reels as buttons and stuff like that. They basically stuck anything to the desk and said, oh yes, this is a button. But they've done it in such a way that it looks identical, but also really professional, really like a real spaceship, if you see what I mean. They have done a fantastic job on it. So, yeah, I can't recommend that series enough. Yeah, totally believable. If you're of a certain age, you'll remember science fiction where if the actors walked too close to the walls would shake. Right, it's all right in front of me there, look. I didn't need the Odin sight ability. Right, so I think we've finished the main Asgard story. So what I'm going to do, it shouldn't take me too long actually. I'm going to get the rest of these chests. I think we've only got those ones in that area. All the others have been got. And then and that little side quest as well. And once we have those, we should be able to go to the shrine. Buck Rogers was awesome. I loved the little robot. Tweaky. Something like that. He used to make that kind of voice. Yeah, Buck Rogers was awesome. And I mean, it was so clearly 60s. It was very, very 60s. But the Buck Rogers formula has been copied and copied and copied. I mean, the idea of a experimental astronaut going into space and then being blasted into the future. The formula was very heavily taken on board when they made Farscape. Although he didn't go into the future, he went to the other side of the universe. Oh! You silly cow.
Ancient creature against her will. Was it the trickster? Some other menace? Or do I imagine ill omens where none exist?
You silly cow. Can I kill the cow? That is not a dignified position to die. Okay. I'm assuming he's part of the quest then. I'll go away and come back, and hopefully the cow will have reset.
I should not be seen in this area.
I should so be seen in this area. Trollton! Right next to Trollbulwick Green. Morning!
Hey, hold on.
I'm not sure that was what I wanted to do. Okay, there's one around here somewhere. Is it in the ground? Is it in the sky? Right, there's one in that tower. Let's get that one in that tower first. Okay, this doesn't feel like it's... Do you think... I don't think that is explosive, but let's just try it. No. And neither's that. Yeah, we're just repeating here. There you go. Right, there's some breakable ice over there. Let's take the quickest way down, which is this way. Okay, now how am I going to get up there? Because it won't let me just walk up. Are these shiny things? Right. Let's try this. No. No, it's not even going to let me try that. Right, okay, so I guess first level, can I? No. Does this come out somewhere else? Damn it! Right, okay, all the way back out then.
Aid me.
There must
Be
be
my eyes.
another way through then. Hello, dear. Oh, that was a pretty neat trick. You have to show me how to do it. Oh, that was unfortunate for you. And for you. Right, there's a chest right there.
Have a look, Sunan.
Ah. Thank you, Sunin. Sunin rocks. And there's one. Oh, there's another one over there. Now, where is that? How do I get to... Oh, I see. You're under there, are you? Oh, great. It won't slide because there's an obstruction. Ah, but... Go through there. Hey, if I use all my arrows up in the dream, when I wake up, will they all be gone? Aha. Because I've only got 5 arrows left. With the predator bow, I should have 15. I used so many of them on the bloody wolf. So when I wake up... Because this is all just a dream. So when I wake up, will I get them all back? Because I had a full complement of arrows. Right, okay. Another mastery point. And I think we have all of the things. We've just got to work out what we need to do with this cow. Yeah, we've got all the wealth. Oh look, these guys all respawned pretty fast, didn't they? Hello, dearie. I'm really just a complete sadist, aren't I? Right, what do I have to do with this cow? And has this cow stopped being stuck? Moo! Ah, do I need to let you out into here? So if you... And then... what the hell's going on? No, seriously. What's going on here? That auto-run bug, we haven't had that since Odyssey. Come on then, out you come. Is that it? I freed the cow. Has this completed the... Where are you leading me? Where are you leading me, cow? If this cow just goes and jumps off a cliff now.
It was simple thirst that drove this primeval creature. Even the gods are subject to common needs. Slake your thirst, man-maker. May you bring forth new things to amaze us all.
Man-maker. Okay. Silly little quest. Right, apparently... There's the shrine there, which we can do. But apparently there is another... Oh, is that... No. I don't know where it is. But there is another mystery to find. Oh, it's there. It's over there. It's all the way over there. Okay, well, let's do the shrine. And then we can come out of it. And I'm guessing once we've done all that, we can start the island DLC. And maybe that'll be tomorrow's. The new Phasmophobia update hasn't dropped yet, has it? Seriously. Did you see the wolf I took out earlier? Not a good day. Knowing my luck, you'll be milkies from me. Oh, what? What? Oh, you're responding to rage. Okay. No, my luck, you'll be miles from me. Not milky. Don't you just love autocorrect? Seriously. When I was still married, I'd send the wife a text message saying, I've been delayed. I've been held up in traffic. And I'll be home about an hour late. And autocorrect would change it to I'm having an affair with a Swedish prostitute. The hell? Serious lot of buggery going on. Lot of bugs going on tonight. What was that? I can bring mini milks for you all if you want one. Yeah, why not, Blue? Bring them along. Right, the shrine's up there, so let's take a shortcut. There it is. There it is. So this is what's been in all the chests, because we've got all the chests now. You collect them all up and make the offering at the shrine. And it gives you not one mastery point, because I know because I did it in Jotunheim earlier on. It gives you about 5 mastery points. Five mastery points. Now, mastery points, if we go across to your skill tree. So, I've literally, 535 is the limit. I've done everything. I've absolutely got every single node selected. This is the complete skill tree for Valhalla. And they say, oh, you know, you can respec. What's the point? I actually got a big chunk of the points in next to no time just through harvesting the world events, the mysteries, the artifacts, and everything else. And once you've filled everything in your skill tree, it starts giving you mastery points where you can specialise. So I've got 8 mastery points, so you can be you can put them all in one. I'm tending to even them out because I'm so OP right now. Anyway, I'm practically a god. So wolf mastery is for ranged attacks, raven mastery is for stealth, bear attack is for melee. So I'm just going round the wheel until I run out. 5, 6, 7, 8. So literally 7 points in everything there. The Phasmo updates seem to be quite a big one. Yeah, it will be. We're overdue a big one. Has that dropped? Is that dropping then this week? Do you know, Raish? Because if it is, it might be next week we do the Island DLC. Not sure, the notes aren't very clear. We might start it tomorrow night then. Damn you. I need fox furs. Not that I'll be able to bring back from a dream realm. That would be silly. Surely. Yeah, I have no doubt that they are busy. And like I say, I've not said goodbye to Phasmophobia, not by a long chalk. Just, you know, while I'm enjoying another game as much as I am, and I'm loving Valhalla, I'm absolutely obsessed with Valhalla. And I don't think we're going to fully put Valhalla down when I'm finished with the game either. I think we've still got a long way to go. Well, you'd have thought it would have given me a boat or something, wouldn't you? Minx is bringing down the northern lot on the day via the minibus. Yeah, so there's you, Blue, and Rage are coming separately on the day and meeting us there, which I'm happy with that. At the end of the day, you know, that opens it up for anyone who still hasn't booked to come. They can come along and meet us at the Harry Potter event. What's it called? The Harry Potter Studios, is it? I keep calling it Harry Potter World, and people keep correcting me. This had better be worth it.
I curse the day you were seized with lust for my perfect legs.
Your pistas are
Go
new.
back to your frigid mountains. The sea is my mistress.
Okay.
Your drunken laments ripple through Asgard. What has brought you to this state?
I have a beautiful beach home in Noitun. The most perfect place in all Asgard.
Good for you.
But is it enough to make Skadi happy? No. She wants us to freeze up in the fucking mountains.
She is Jotun. You should have known this before you married her.
She chose me. Can I help it that I have such beautiful feet?
You cannot keep this up. Your wailing will summon a sea storm.
I care not. I have mead enough to keep me warm till Skadi and her clan return to their frigid homeland.
Maybe they will, but not before plundering the vast riches from your beautiful home.
I had not thought of that. By Emir's balls! I must return to shore! Bring me a boat! I still have my pride.
Oh my fucking god, so I've got to get him a boat now!
Fish,
But I don't have a boat!
Bring me a boat!
So I've got to swim all the way back to get a fucking boat! Christ. Now, back in the early days of home computers, I used to... All these are no good, are they? I used to have a computer called the ZX Spectrum. Developed by Clive Sinclair, for those of you who are a bit anorak. And there used to be an adventure game which took forever to, because you had to upload it using an audio cassette tape. And there used to be a game called Valhalla. And it was an adventure game. You had all the characters on the screen, pixel characters. And you stood outside the Great Hall of Valhalla, and the object of the game was to collect parts of a key to get into the Hall of Valhalla. And you could travel to Midgard, you could travel to Hell, or Asgard as well, of course. But you did all this travelling. I never ever finished it, by the way. And all of the Norse characters, Odin and Thor, I want to say Boromir, but that's Lord of the Rings. All of these characters, there was giants, there was dwarves. You got to know them, and you could actually just sit and watch them interacting on the screen. You didn't actually have to do anything. Didn't have to do anything at all. Now, I left a boat along here somewhere. I bet it's not going to be there now, is it? So, Skadi was in this, and Skadi was portrayed, and I'm assuming because they had a limit to what they could do with the pixels. Skadi was like a dragon creature or velociraptor kind of creature. So she wasn't really well represented at all. But yeah, all the characters were there. You could pick a fight with them by throwing food at them. Oh, I'm pissed off now. How far do I have to go for this fucking boat? I mean, if I'd have known, I'd have just taken the boat straight over. But I left the boat over here somewhere. There it is. There it is. But yeah, if you want a laugh, look up the old Spectrum game Valhalla. I'm sure there's videos of the gameplay on YouTube somewhere. It's such a quirky little film. I could sink so many hours into it and actually make no progress whatsoever. And I think that was one of my first full exposures to Norse mythology. That and the old Marvel Thor cartoon. I actually had a video with all the old 1960s cartoons. It had a theme tune that was nowhere near as catchy as Spider-Man. Njord, I bring you a boat. Try not to break it. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. On you get.
Scotty! Her heart is as cold as her mountain peaks.
Having a Jotun for a wife cannot be easy.
The only time she ever really smiled was when that coat nearly ripped Loki's balls off.
I remember that story as well.
Thinking that one is cruel and magnificent, but the pleasure was not worth the pain. And now I have her whole cursed clan to deal with.
I know a rune that will dull the edges of their weapons.
Only if it will blunt her tongue.
Right. Are we getting off? Where's he off?
I hope you find peace, noble Njord.
There we go.
A bad match can be troublesome, but not worse than having nothing to love.
My home at Noatun will bring me pleasure enough. But what about you, wily one? What do you love?
Crack and prostitutes.
Knowledge seeking, and the pursuit of it. Untangling mysteries, uncovering lore. That is what feeds me.
Then from what I know of the world and all of the realms, you will never go hungry. Good luck to you.
Indeed. Thank you. End of. Let's go. So that's it. We've completed Asgard. Let's come back out of that dream. We can always come back there using the potions. We can always come back to those two lands now.
Eivor, you have awakened. With more to share, I hope.
I returned to Asgard.
And what did you see?
I bound the wolf Fenrir, Loki's son, with an unbreakable cord. The beast was enraged by my actions. We fought, and I prevailed, but I could not kill the beast.
You visit lore and legend. Things I would never have imagined to be real. Parables, yet here you live them as memories.
Every moment there was as tactile and as vital as you and I seated in this hut.
This is wonderful. Was there more?
Oh, yes.
There was a betrayal. I betrayed my friend Tyr. I stood by as the great wolf mauled him, tearing his arm off at the joint. I could have said something to prevent it, given him a warning. But I did nothing.
How did it feel?
I was unmoved by his pain. Not hateful, but I did not regret my indifference. A swig of poison that drinks like wine.
Selfishness unmeasured often feels this way. What else did you see?
I witnessed the final vision from the Nornir, the coming of Ragnarok. All was fire and ash, a chaos like a foul wind from the depths of Ginnungagap. But we were ready for the coming storm. 8 of us, we drank the mead, then stood and marched to our doom. And that was the end of the Nornir's prophecy.
How curious. Was there more?
That's your
I
lot.
can make sense of no more.
I see. The thrust of these visions seem clear to me. As in your first reverie, a fear of betrayal hangs upon you. Odin has seen fit to gift you with his infinite knowledge, and the treasure of his experience. Perhaps his tale is a warning. The indifference he felt is a great pity. See that you do not follow this same road. To do so would risk a loneliness, a personal exile, worse than death.
I understand. Or I hope I do. Thank you, Valka.
So this could have all been a portent and a warning to how the story finished. But it was alright. We parted on good terms with Sigurd anyway, so that was all good. Right. So, before we finish up, I want to show you a couple of things. I finished the armory, so I've got a final outfit to show off. I upgraded the St. George's armour. So if we're still playing in the World Cup this Christmas, I could wear the St. George's outfit. I think it's awesome. It just looks a bit of a spanner, to be honest. It really does. I've also got 2 new longboat designs. Pig! That wasn't what I wanted to do, but okay, we'll take that. Yeah, I've only got 7 arrows now. What the hell? I spent my arrows in my dream.
Eivor, what brings you to my humble shop?
Nothing, mate. I'm just nicking your arrows. So, my general purpose longbow now has got this thing going on. With this rather nice snazzy... oh, God, look at the size of that fish. On fire sort of figurehead look. And then my pusscat. Haven't got a pusscat for my River Raid longbow. And I think they're really lacking now. I've completed all the set River Raids. They're quite long, grindy and cumbersome. I need to do a few more if I want to finish the hall over here, John King Hall, and I want to build my boat up to its max capacity. But yeah, I've got an Isu design for my river raiding boat, which I think is pretty damn awesome. Quite happy with that. So here's the completed armoury. So there's the St. George's gear that I'm currently donning. There is Thor's gear complete with Odin's spear, Mjolnir, and the Isu bow that I picked up earlier. There's my Hidden Ones outfit for stealth. And I'm actually quite surprised. I'm enjoying. I am actually really enjoying this gear. More so than the Excalibur and the Thor weapons and everything. This is when we do the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC. This is the outfit I'm going to wear here. Complete with the weapons that I actually got as... I think through Twitch Prime, possibly also as rewards through the expo that they did a couple of years ago. And finally, this is my generic armour. I forget what... I made it look like Lug's armour, which is the second set that you collect from the River Raid, but I've actually changed its appearance using transmog. I think this is the Charlemagne armour, if I remember rightly. Carolingian armour. That's the Carolingian armour. And this with Legathazar axe, the Excalibur sword, and the Bullseye Predator bow is what I used when I was levelling up through England. So I suspect I'll probably don this again when I go through Ireland, which we will probably be doing tomorrow now. Six suitcases behind me for every weather. Oh, God. So there we go. Okay, so... That's cleared another quest from there. So we've got to Francia, the Dawn of Ragnarok beginning thing. We've got the crossover with Cassandra. That'll take us to the Isle of Skye. And also... the woman that showed up, who's supposed to be a friend of Valka's, she said I was needed in the Isle of Skye, and there was a great evil coming over there, and she said that Randvi was involved. And Ava was kind of, well, how can she be?
Evil.
She's always tied to the map. And then he went to see her, and he says, oh, look, she's still there, tied to the map, so she can't be involved. So I want to know how she's tied in with it.
Good day, my love.
Good day, my love. Lovely to see you. I'll catch you later. Don't know where Sigurd is right now. He's around. He'll be around the village. He'll be around the town. I've more or less filled the wall full of these. These are all the legendary beasts I've killed. She's been cheating on me, has she? Well, she did it to her husband with me, so I wouldn't put it past her. Once a cheater, always a cheater, you know. Once a cheater, always a cheater. A little run around, see if I can find Sigurd anywhere. I think I bought everything in the shop now as well. Good. Good. What?
May I see your stores?
See your stars. Oh, we have more things.
Have too many.
Well, that's supposed to be a skill point. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. Right. Let's just buy all the stocks up. These replenish every day, apparently. And I've got plenty of silver, so I might as well.
Yes,
it just saves the grind, you know?
You know you have use for this.
No, I haven't got room for them, so... Ah. That's a quick way to get your arrows back as well. I'll have that. Don't need that.
I'll be sure to keep these in stock for you.
Make sure you do.
Get that. Honestly.
Make sure you do. Oh, and these runes are worth having as well.
You've made the right choice with this one.
I've got plenty of silver, so I might as well get things that I'll use, you know?
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
So a scroll of knowledge is actually a mastery point. So that's another little tip when you finish the main storyline and you're still looking to improve your character. Go to the shop each day and buy up their stock. Abba! Good to see you, bro. How are you doing? How are you doing? Right, so have a little think about what you want to do tomorrow. Whether you want to do the crossover with Cassandra, which I think might be a good one to do as a one-off. And then we start the Island DLC next week. But we've got the Island DLC, then the Siege of Paris DLC, and then Dawn of Ragnarok. That's the order I want to be playing it in. It was tempting to choose. Well, I wouldn't, because they're going to get treats in a moment anyway, because we are just finishing for the night. It has been redeemed once already tonight, Abba. It has been redeemed once already, but that is it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. So tomorrow, I'm thinking maybe we'll do the Isle of Skye. We'll go across and meet up with Cassandra and rock with her for a while, because we rocked with her for most of last year, so I might as well do a little bit more. I like it just so I can hear the sound that it makes. Well, make that sound. Chris, good to see you, bro. You've been quiet in chat. Good to see you tonight. Thanks for watching this evening. So we are next in tomorrow night. Hi, Flame. Good to see you as well. Everyone's arriving now, aren't they? We're next in tomorrow night, 2030. BST, that is 8:30 PM UK time. We're going to continue with the story. We are going to do the crossover mission in the Isle of Skye, Be there from the beginning if you don't want to miss anything. But that's it from me tonight. Thanks for watching. Keep it edgy. Stay safe. I love you lots. Bye for now.
Edgy.